Today is an exciting day. I've got a buddy, a good friend of mine, that is picking up a brand new MV Agusta F3 RC 800cc. I've never seen it in person. I've only seen pictures, and the pictures, it looks so gorgeous on photo. So I'm really excited to see it in person. Whoa, here it is, guys. MV Agusta F3 RC Reparto Corse. This is 800cc. Look at this. This bike is gorgeous. You got Brembo front brakes. Looks like it comes with adjustable levers from the factory, or foldable. Pretty cool. It's got the SC Project full race exhaust system, the carbon fiber heat shield there. Single-sided swing arm. I tell you, these Italian designers, they know how to design beautiful bikes. Take a look at this 75-year anniversary. This is a limited edition, limited production, only 350 made. This is bike number 11 of 350. That's exclusivity right there. Gorgeous bike. It looked beautiful in the photos, and it looks even sexier in person. My goodness. Let's look at that trellis frame. This is the first time that I've seen this bike. I know MV Agusta, a great Italian company, but I've never really owned an MV Agusta. But this is, I can definitely see this in my garage. It's 800cc, so it's a good platform. I mean, this is a racer, and the wheelbase looks a lot shorter than my Ducati V4, so this bike's going to handle amazing with that shorter wheelbase. Can't wait to hear it. Alright guys, what is up? Today is a very special day. Super excited here. I'm with my good friend Bob. He is the proud owner of this brand new 2020 MV Agusta F3 RC Reparto Corse. It's a limited edition, very exclusive, only 350 made in the world. His bike is number 11 out of 350, and we're just cruising along. This is fresh off the showroom. So I'm just following Bob here as he breaks in his new bike, you know, taking it easy. Obviously fresh tires, you know, fresh brakes, straight off the showroom. I looked at the odometer before he picked it up, and I think there was only like 4 miles on the odometer, so it's literally brand spanking new. And if you guys can see my face right now, I am like drooling of just how gorgeous and beautiful that MV Agusta is. I mean, I saw pictures of it and it looked really good on photos, but in person, I have to admit, I had to wipe my drool off my face there for a few times, more than once, I know. But it's a really sexy bike. I'm actually looking forward to, you know, seeing that bike on the track day, because if you look at it, it's an 800cc's, and the wheelbase, when I was looking at the side profile, the wheelbase is a lot shorter. This V4, my wheelbase, I know for sure, is like 57.5 inches long. So it's not a short bike by all means, but that MV Agusta F3 is, I want to say, 3 inches, you know, maybe a good 3.5 inches shorter than mine on wheelbase. So that's going to be an ultimate track weapon. It's going to be it's a real racer. It's going to be a lot of fun to ride on the track for sure. So I'm looking forward to doing some track days with Bob and seeing his bike on a track day, because that bike, it looks so good on paper. I think MV Agusta did a great job. And again, it's 800 cc's, and to me that is the perfect balance between power and handling. I mean, let's be honest, a 200 horsepower plus bike is nice to have, but for us, you know, mortals, I mean there's no way I'll be able to handle a 200 plus horsepower motorcycle on a racetrack unless you're a professional racer. So to me, I feel that the 800 cc, that is a perfect balance. And I've actually had experience in the past with my Gixxer 750, and I always found myself actually going a lot faster, and I was a lot smoother, and I enjoyed the track days a lot more when I was riding that bike versus a liter bike. And that was just my own personal experience. So this MV Agusta here in front of me, I mean, that is the perfect balance, and I think that's going to be a real fun bike to ride on a track day. So really excited for Bob when he gets an opportunity to do that, and I will be for sure joining him on that, because I'll be tracking my B42 as well for the first time. So more on that, but for now we're just enjoying this nice cruise here, and I'm trying to get some good footage on his MV, but that just looks so gorgeous. It is the most beautiful bike that I've ever seen. I actually, you know, wouldn't mind buying that bike right now. I mean, it just looks that good, and I'm pretty sure it rides just as nice too as well. One thing I wanted to add is this 800 cc. Think about that for a minute. Just about 10 years ago in MotoGP actually, if I remember correctly, they actually restricted their size of their engine to 800 cc's. So for a short time period there was a period there in MotoGP, the highest level of motorsports, that all MotoGP bikes, these prototype bikes, were limited to 800 cc's. And the reason why they did that was they wanted to, I guess, lower the speed. If I remember correctly, they wanted to lower the speed of the bikes. But what ended up happening is, you know, when they switched to the 800 cc's, what they found is that the 800 cc MotoGP bikes were actually faster than the 900 cc that they replaced. So I find that pretty amazing. So not only did they lower the engine capacity from 990 cc's down to 800 with the hopes of lowering the speeds of the bike, but what ended up happening was the exact opposite. So these MotoGP bikes were actually doing laps quicker than their predecessor, the engine that they replaced. So and what the teams found was the corner speed was a lot quicker. So when you start adding up the lap times are a lot quicker. So that I found that pretty amazing. So this 800 cc platform, I'm a big fan of it. And again, if you look back to MotoGP, there was a short period, I want to say, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5 years or so, that they actually had 800 cc motors on all their MotoGP teams. They're restricted to 800 cc's, and those bikes were breaking lap records on pretty much almost every circuit. And what happened is again, they were a lot quicker on the corners than the 900 cc motorbikes. So wanted to add that, but that just shows that it's not about the size of the motor that determines the speed. It's the overall package, it's the handling, it's the cornering. So it's not just straight line speed. And if you're like me, to me the most important part of riding on motorcycles is the twisties, it's the corners, it's the turns. And I think that goes for everyone. That's really what it's all about. It's about being able to go on these nice corners and nice smooth corners and being comfortable in doing it. Straight line speed is great, but to me, I think corners are more exciting than straightaways, if you ask me. So again, this 800cc MV Agusta F3 RC, I think it's going to be an awesome bike on the track. So with that, I'll catch you guys on the next clip.